Well, I don't think leadership is a one-man, operation. I think you need spot leadership on your team, maybe positional leadership, and then that develops into, unit leadership and team leadership. But Rolando McClain certainly has leadership quality. Whether he likes it or not, the things that he does affects other people. And when he does good things, it affects them in a very positive way. And I think he's aware of that. And I also think that any player on our team who does something in a negative way, there's probably not one player on our team that can make our team outstanding. But one player being a blinking light and not doing what they're supposed to do can destroy the team chemistry. It happened to us a little bit last year in the Sugar Bowl. So everybody's got to have an individual responsibility to do the right things. And I think leadership is important to inspire people to those principles and values so you don't have problems. And Rolando McClain is a natural leader, and he can affect other people, and he does affect other people. And if you're going to be a great player, I don't know any great players that don't inspire other people on their unit, and he certainly has the ability to do that.
Coach, on the offensive side, Greg McElroy has kind of been waiting in the wings and has developed over the years. What do you like about him?
Greg's a very bright guy. He's got a good understanding of the offense. He makes good choices and decisions. He's very instinctive. And he probably is going to learn some valuable lessons early in the season because he doesn't have experience. But I think he's going to gain a tremendous amount of respect from his teammates. Even though he's a very good leader and they like him, he's going to develop a lot of respect and when he starts making plays and gets the opportunity to go out there and move the offense.
You talk about leadership and you talk about inspiring others. What do you teach your players besides X's and O's?
I'm sorry?
You talk about leadership and you talk about inspiring others, but what do you try to instill in your players besides just football, besides X's and O's?
Well, our mission statement is try to create an atmosphere and environment to help our players develop as people, as students, as players, and also help them launch their career when they leave so they get the best opportunities in life. We have a lot of personal development programs. We have a peer intervention program, which we have sports psychiatrists and sports psychologists who run that address all behavioral issues, drugs, alcohol, agents, gambling, spiritual development, how to treat the opposite sex, macho man stuff, getting in fights and running your mouth and that kind of stuff. And we have the Pacific Institute who comes in, and they're a mental conditioning group to teach success, philosophy, focus, positive energy and attitude toward a set of goals that help you achieve. So we do quite a bit of things in the personal development side because if we get the individual to think right and have the right attitude, that's going to affect every part of our organization. We have one of the highest graduation rates in the country, and it's going to go up from 80% last year to even higher in the next year because we have a tremendous academic support program. I think every part of our football program, whether it's the medical staff, Jimmy Andrews, and the job that his medical team does and provide medical attention for our players, our strength and conditioning coaches, our coaching staff has over 40 years of NFL experience to develop players. When players go to college, they're in the business of developing two careers, one off the field by graduating from school and one on the field to see if they can play at the next level. And that all starts with, their personal characteristics of, how they invest their time, thoughts, habits, priorities to make good choices and decisions about what they do. And we spend quite a bit of time and money trying to develop that in our players. And I've been really proud of the way our players have done that over the last 2 years. Excuse me? We want Julio to continue to improve and become a complete player at his position. Last year, Julio did a fantastic job as a freshman in showing maturity to make plays. We didn't move him around a lot. I think if we do move him around, it'll be a little more difficult for people to double team him, which is certainly a goal, and he's certainly ready to do that and has expanded his role in the offense. But we also need to have a consistent development of the receiver group so that there are other players who can make explosive plays so that, Julio is not the only guy out there they have to worry about.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. And we do appreciate all you do for the players in our game, the positive self-gratification that you give to all the people who work hard to make college football great is something that we certainly respect and appreciate from you. Thank you.